有人说，我明明已经知道上海的封控和隔离，却还是回的上海，这完全是自找麻烦。我想说，恰恰因为这些困难，我才一定要回到上海。
简简单单的几句话在社交媒体上收获了近2万点赞，这让视频中的国际学术出版机构施普林格自然集团的大中华区总裁德国人汤恩平博士有些始料未及。
My colleagues were in troubled times, and then they require me as being responsible for the company together with them. I think for me it's clear that I have to be here to help them, to help the company to overcome the difficulties. We have a mission in China that we want to enable collaboration and cooperation and communication between scientists. So this is why I came back, and I will always come back in that sense.
汤恩平博士将中国视为他的第二故乡，在华多年的他长期从事学术出版工作，曾经被中国政府聘为中国图书对外推广计划外国专家，也曾获得中国国家新闻出版署颁发的中华图书特殊贡献奖。
The first time that I entered China was 1985 when I was a teenager and I was attending school in Beijing. So since then, almost since 40 years, I regularly come back now for the publishing company, and also Springer as a publisher has this long-standing history with Chinese authors.
说起汤博士目前就职的施普林格自然集团呢，大家可能有点陌生，但是说到他旗下的各种产品啊，应该就比较熟悉了。比如说创立于1869年的《自然》杂志，那可是科学界的顶级期刊。还有创刊于1845年、历史悠久的顶级科普杂志《科学美国人》等等。更重要的是，施普林格自然集团还与中国渊源深厚。1981年，该集团就出版了著名数学家华罗根的著作《数论在数值分析中的应用》。
Springer published Chinese authors and went to China to come and to publish Chinese authors actually since the early 1980s. At that time, we published a few mathematician authors. Right now, we publish more than 13,000 books per year, and many hundreds of them are from China and from Chinese authors. And they can be read and used and are used by other scientists all over the world. And I think that because we really want to enhance the possibility of foreigners reading first-hand information from Chinese scientists.
40年间，施普林格自然集团见证了中国科学的不断崛起。集团旗下有3000多本期刊，其中2100多本期刊在2021年为中国作者发表了7.8万篇文章。我们以《自然》为例，1997年《自然》发表的原创研究有中国作者的仅占0.4%，而目前呢已经超过了15%。因此，2021年6月，继上海和北京之后，施普林格自然在中国开设了第3家办事处——南京办公室。
What we have seen is that the number of articles being published from this new research, from the growing number of researchers, also grew very much in quantity, but also already for quite a year in quality. So what we see now really has already reached a very mature stage from Chinese research. There are some disciplines where Chinese researchers are really leading the world science and research among all nations. So this is why we also will continue to invest in China.
施普林格自然集团手上握有大量的科研教育相关资源，这对于助力抗疫至关重要。2020年1月30号，集团当机立断创建资源中心，免费开放旗下期刊与冠状病毒研究最相关的论文、评论文章和书籍章节。
That was more than 70,000 articles, database entries, book chapters, and so on. And only Springer alone has published more than 24,000 articles since then on this subject, and all of them, again, are freely available. So we want really the researchers all over the world, no matter if their library can afford buying these books, we want them to have access to all these results as soon as possible. And I think that, for example, that so many researchers researched vaccinations for this new virus so fast in a really a recordly speed. That shows that it's really making sense that we bring this research as fast as possible to everyone who's working with it.
Since Shanghai hasn't fully exited the lockdown, how is your company doing recently?
We might be in a slightly better position than many others because our processes are entirely already digital, so we can continue to work if everyone works from home. We all have our laptops, we have a good internet connection, and then we can really continue to work entirely. But of course, colleagues that we have who live alone, also with the stress of solitude and so on. So this is why we are trying to help our colleagues very much through these difficult times. 坚持不懈，上海加油！